Hello everybody! Welcome to Agashe Review, where I review movies, dramas that you don't want to waste your time watching. I'll give you a synopsis, shorts review along with my thoughts and opinions, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe and leave a comment below. Now let's go into the review. Hello everybody, Agashe here today. So today I'm doing a Chinese drama review. It's so amazing, so many new Chinese dramas coming out. I'm super excited for it. There's so many, literally just drama in general, so I have so much coming up. So if I am a little bit behind on drama reviews, please, I do apologize. It's just a lot of them is coming up and I'm just trying to get to them or trying to watch them as fast as I can, or everything. So but today's drama that I'm reviewing is called Mrs. Cupid in Love. It has a total of 24 episodes. It airs on Monday and Wednesday, Monday through Wednesday. I'm pretty sure at this point the drama is already done airing. I watch it on their YouTube channel, so no promotion to them, but it's just I watch it as I go. So I watched the first 4 episodes, but I did spoil a bunch for myself by watching other clips and everything like that. So it's actually really good. The main girl, she's actually the girl from My Pet General, or My Pet Cat, something like that. My General Pet Cat. And so it's one of the reviews that I've done before, and I will link it at the end of this video, so you guys who have not seen her, do check out that other review. But I really enjoyed that one, so this one I really enjoyed too. So I'm gonna go over the cast synopsis in the first 4 episodes with you guys. So as for our cast, we have Chao Yu-chung as Chu Yi or Bo Yang, and then Tian Xinling as Gu Yang, and Xiao Yuling as Shu Yuchuan, Jin Yu Mi as the Marshal Ouyang Jing, and then Jin Yangzhu as Li Fu, Kiwi Ling as Tang Yu Wang, and Lin Hao as Ai Xing. And there's tons of other people. There's her dad, other people in the villages and court place. So there's tons of other people. But as for the synopsis, as a 10,000-year-old immortal, Bo Yang should have plenty of experience keeping the affairs of the mortals under his care in check. But when an ancient immortal accidentally messes up a number of marriages within the mortal realm, he has no choice but to accept the consequences of his actions. He got demoted from his post in heaven and sent to the mortal realm to experience the trial of humans, and he's been watching over many years. Falling from the sky, Bo Yang finds himself crossing paths with Gu Yang, the owner of a successful matchmaking business, in the most unexpected way. A quirky young woman with a quick wit and a brilliant mind, Gu Yang isn't sure what to make Bo Yang, what is he? Where did he come from? He just fall from the sky, who is he? But as they begin to spend more time together, it soon appears that they somehow have something tied together, or more than just consequences. Sharing a destiny to save the world's marriages from chaos, Bo Yang and Shang Yuguang goes on this journey just to save everything, working together towards a common goal to make sure marriages get saved in the world. They start to develop feelings for each other, but can a human and mortal be together? So, recap on the first 4 episodes. The drama starts us off in Yuyang City, where villagers believe in marriage and happily getting matchmaking through matchmaking businesses. And the city believes in this Honglong tree, where it's been around for many generations, which brings good luck to every marriage. But all that fades away within a year. It's all due to because of what happened in heaven. In heaven, we see Bo Yang, who is the Ga Yanggong, who is chasing down a bad spirits, and they accidentally enter the marriage palace. The god of marriage is holding on to all these rings of strings to marriages on earth, and he's yelling at them to stop, because if they interfere with anything in the marriage palace and ruin something, that's it for them. They continue to fight, and they kind of didn't care to listen to him, and they kind of ruin a lot of things. And then eventually the bad spirit, he got pushed into the god of marriage, breaking all the strings of marriages. Now Bo Yang is now being punished and given the consequences to what he has done. That's why he is sent down to earth without any memories. And so basically, because of what that happened, a day in heaven equals a year on earth. according to Chinese dramas. And so because of that day happening, that's why nobody believes in marriage anymore, and a year has gone by on earth and nobody cares about marriage anymore. So we flash to see in marriage where Shang-Gu-young, who believes in matchmaking, and her family runs a matchmaking business. They're called Top Matchmaker, and it's been around for many generations for her family, and many couple has been getting divorced, so the business has been falling apart. And so a lot of the matchmaking businesses has turned into divorce businesses, and she refused to do that for her family's business. So people are getting divorces and they're proud of it. They're single again. They're enjoying it. They're joining bachelorette clubs in town, and couples who are married or going to get married are ashamed because the town doesn't look good upon them, like, oh, why do you want to get married, stay single. So Shang-Gu-young is trying to save marriage in order to keep her family business going. She secretly holds matchmaking session at her family's business, and things goes wrong, and Bo-young falls from the sky, landing into her house. It ruins her matchmaking session. People say she's a fraud. She's stuck with him. He has no memory and no name. He ruined many things for her as it goes on, and she asks him to compensate for it, but he doesn't, because he doesn't have any money. He doesn't have anything. He talks really rude to her. It's just very similar to his character while he's in heaven. The thing is, he just doesn't recall any memory of who he is, but he does get flashback of certain things here and there and memories, and he doesn't know that he's like one of the god up there. She ends up taking him to court, where one of her friend who is actually works over there, and they can't do anything to save her, to have him compensate for everything. So he ends up staying in her care under her housing for a couple of days, and since he doesn't have money, she makes him work and be like a slave to repay everything back. And during this time, he doesn't respect her in any way. He does whatever he wants. Her and her father does not like it, but they can't get anything out of him, and his grandma, her grandma likes him, so they can't do anything, and so they're just kind of like, whatever, we'll just keep him staying here. So during his stay in so the whole time he doesn't have a name, he stays with them. He gets certain he doesn't know what's going on, and he's been trying to figure out who he is, and he's he just waiting, and he's thinking that he can journey out to go find out who he is. So that's their side of the story. And during this time, the another guy who owns a bachelor club in their town, his name is Wang Yongming. He wants to take over the property of Shang-Gu-young's family business, and she refused to sign over the property to him, even though she's in debt. He challenges her to, she runs the matchmaking business, but yet she's still single. Isn't she a fraud? She lies that she's already betrothed to someone already. Her father goes along with this, states that she's been engaged since she wasn't born already. He goes and brings out engagement contract, which was promised before she was born. Her fiance's name is Chu Yi, and he does not live in Yuyang City. He will be arriving in a couple of days. So she gets challenged, and in the next 3 days time, her fiance has to come, and she has to prove it that she's engaged, or else the property falls to Yang Yuming. Now her and her father is trying to find someone to play Chu Yi, and it turns out Chu Yi is actually Shang-Gu-young's cousin who died 3 years ago. So her father just used the name to make up some crap to save them. So they end up using Bo-young because he doesn't have a name. They wanted to give him that name and have him play her fiance, but he doesn't agree to it. And they're like, we give you a place to stay and everything, help us. So she tries to seduce him to get him to work for her, but he refused. Eventually he leaves to go find his identity, and her time is up. And then now her house is being coming to get seized and taken away, and they're attacking her family. She rages and she gets upset about it because they attack her dad and her servants and all that stuff like that. And then she has this jade necklace where in the beginning it kind of flared up when Bo-young fell into her house. It flared up again when she got angry, and this activated him, so he kind of blinks out of his mortal self and he becomes his immortal self, but he doesn't realize it. The memory doesn't click to him, and he comes to her rescue even though he was leaving. He doesn't know why he returned, but this time around he decided to agree that he will be her fiance by the name of Chu Yi under certain conditions, and she agrees to it. And during this time they must pretend to be engaged, and once it all settles, he is free to go. And now, on the other hand, we get to see this imperial censor Su, who has arrived in Yuyang City. He's sent by the emperor to fix all this marriage divorce stuff that is going on right now in the city. And his name is Su Yu Chuan, who is a he was once a part of this town, Yuyang's town city before. He lived with his grandfather, and he ended up moving to go work in the emperor in the palace. He has met Shang Guyang when he was young, and he's developed feeling for her, and he saved this candy wrapper that she gave to him back then, hoping to meet her again. And it's been 10 years and she doesn't remember who he is. And when he arrives, he learns that she is engaged. He felt like he's too late, and he has to do whatever it takes and every opportunity he gets to kick out the fiance out of the picture. It gets her to remember him and be with her and pretty much prove marriage to this town. So that's where I left off so far. I did watch, you know, like spoilers and everything. She and Chu Ying, they do fall in love, Boyang, and his memory slowly starts to appear for him. But I haven't got to the point to understand her necklace and what her connection is with him. But the other guy is really annoying. He gets in the picture a lot, and you're just like, oh my god, go away. But you know, they do get their lovey-dovey scenes, and it's really cute. But it's a very short Chinese drama. If you're looking for a Chinese drama to watch, I do highly recommend this. But that's it for today's review on Mrs. Cupid in Love, and I will see you guys next time.